Hi Acadiana, I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Monday. It's hot, it's humid out here, and we had a pretty busy weekend when it came to tropical weather, and still things are quite busy out here as well. As we look at the skies, partly cloudy across Acadiana, very warm and humid. Most of our temperatures have been running in the 80s this morning with some 70s farther to the north. As far as your traffic cams, we're looking good. Roadways are dry and you won't have any problems area-wide when it comes to any weather conditions. As I said, temperatures have been running in the 80s across most of Acadiana. Very warm and muggy out here. A couple of showers and thunderstorms right along the coast. There's a frontal boundary to our north that should squeeze its way into the eastern part of Acadiana, so chances for rain are still going to be there, but the big story is going to be the heat, as we've got a heat advisory and excessive heat warnings that are up for the Acadiana area. Fortunately, though, with that front in place, we might get some cooling showers and thunderstorms a little later this afternoon, but before that, we're going to be seeing the temperatures climbing to 96 with a heat index today as high as 115. But with all of that heat, that's plenty of energy. So if that front can get something going, we might get some pretty good thunderstorms across the eastern half of the country, the eastern half of the state, and then kind of sliding off toward the west during the part of the afternoon. But there's your heat headlines. A heat advisory up for most of Acadiana, while the pink shades of Avoyelles, St. Landry, St. Martin, as well as Iberia parishes are under an excessive heat warning, where heat index values could go as high as 115. As I said, there's been a lot of tropical weather to talk about this weekend. Tropical Storm Chris making its way onto the Mexican coast. It's now been downgraded to a depression. Beryl still a major hurricane, and another system possibly developing out to the west. And looking at some of those webcams there in Barbados, even though Barbados was kind of spared the bigger part of the storm, there's still a lot of big waves, rain, and some strong winds there. And the next set of islands, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, are in the crosshairs of Hurricane Beryl, which has now reached Category 4 status once again. It had a little bit of a weakening for a while, but it's now back to 130 mile per hour winds, moving at a pretty good clip off to the west-northwest at 20 miles per hour. Meanwhile, Tropical Depression Chris made landfall earlier today. We'll probably get one more advisory before those are discontinued by the National Hurricane Center. The Gulf of Mexico looks fine, and as I said, we've got another wave out in the middle part of the Atlantic. Who knows? We might have Tropical Storm Debbie before the week is over. But we'll talk all about that today, and Let's Talk Tropics. That's a live stream at noon right here on Acadiana Weather Today. Hot, humid today, heat advisory or excessive heat warning, depending on what part of Acadiana you live in. 96 heat index values as high as 115, 97 on Tuesday, 95 on Wednesday. Afternoon showers are going to be possible, although the heat is really going to be the big story over the next several days. Well, if you like Acadiana Weather Today, please like this video and subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those notifications. That way you know when Let's Talk Tropics starts later today at noon. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.